Hey, babe.
Long day?
Yeah. What day is it long? But ho. Sometimes I wish something interesting would finally happen.
Why don't you quit?
What?
Why don't you quit? You come home every day, probably way later than you should. Then you go over there and you sleep on the couch for an hour. Then once dinner's made, you come in here. We eat. You change. And then you watch YouTube until you fall asleep.
Wow, I guess you really got me pegged.
We've lived together for 2 years, Anna. That's what I'm supposed to do as a husband. I know you, and you should know me. Do you know me?
What?
Do you know me?
Of course I do.
What am I thinking right now, Anna? If you know me like you say you do, what am I thinking right now?
Well, I'm not a mind reader. I'm just your wife.
Are you?
What?
I went into your work today. I wanted to bring you some lunch, and I ended up talking to Marie.
Yeah, Marie. She's been crazy ever since her husband died last year.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm also sorry to hear that you were terminated 2 weeks ago.
Andy,
No. Just listen. Because I was also sorry to know that I smelled a cologne on your shirts while I was cleaning them that I have never used. I was also sorry to know that you have been coming here at the same exact time every single night and saying the same exact thing.
Andy, stop. I don't know what rabbit hole your brain went down today, but whatever it is, it's not true.
Then prove it.
Okay. Yes, I was fired 2 weeks ago, but I've been picking up shifts at the boutique to try to make money in between jobs. I didn't want you to feel like you had to pick up my slack.
No. Just come on, Anna. Just stop it. Stop, okay?
Stop what?
The moment that I knew that I liked you was all those years ago when we played that stupid video game with my friends and you just couldn't keep in the fact that you were the secret bad guy. Okay? I knew you wouldn't do that to me and you wouldn't lie to me because you were such a terrible liar. That night I asked you out.
Yeah, exactly. So why would I lie to you now? Andy.
Anna, can you just cut the act for like 1 second?
What
Just cut
act
it.
would you please just tell me what I'm doing?
Just stop! 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 Just quit it!
Andy, I know what you're trying to say, and it's not true.
I'm wrong. Then why did I get a drunk text from my best friend asking what tonight's meetup time was?
What are you talking about?
Hey Anna, we still on for tonight? Huh? I think I finally figured it out.
Andy, that's not what it looks like.
It's not what it looks like.
Andy, stop it. I'm your wife.
Not anymore. No, I don't think, because I'm not doing this. I'm done if you don't tell me the truth, Anna.
Whoa, hang on. I did not marry you to have this kind of conversation this early on. You want to know where I was? Fine. I met with James at his office last week. I wanted to know the process he and Elizabeth went through to have a baby.
Why?
I didn't want to tell you because I knew you would act irrationally.
What do you mean irrationally? You know that I don't want to have a baby. We had this talk before we even got married. I don't want to put my kid through the same stuff I went through.
But you knew that I did want a kid. I didn't want to have this conversation because I knew you'd blow up, but we are obviously way past that. My shirt smells like cologne because I hugged James. I was grateful for his help. If you know me so well, I wouldn't have to be explaining myself like this. I love you and I wouldn't ever want to risk that.
So there's nothing going on.
No, honestly, it hurts that you think there was.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. I just. thought of losing you, I guess, makes me irrational. And I just lose sight of things.
Just like you know me, I do know you. You don't want to end up like your dad, I get it. But having a kid of our own gives you the chance to right that wrong. You can be better than he was. Don't you get that?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, it's been a rough day to say the least.
Hey. I love you.
I love you too.